Hello, Aries. This is Grand Madam with your blood reading report or your blood reading for this November 2020. I've pre-shuffled the cards just to save time, but let's begin. The first cards, I'll start with the first three. We have the Ten of Cups. In this deck, it's called Satiety, or Satiety, satisfaction. And we have Wealth. Put these up here so you can see it. Satiety, whatever. Good times, good love, good times, good money. But what was crossing that was the moon. And what this tells me, with all this good times, good fun, and all this money being spent and all over the place, good times were had, but then a secret came out. And it seems as though the secret came out. For some of you, it was the passing of a matriarch in the family. For others of you, it was a wife. This is the matriarch in this deck is the Queen of Pentacles in other decks. Okay? The nurturer, the carer, the matriarch of the family. Okay? And when that happened, things were set in motion. Now, keep in mind, any kind of a lunar eclipse is going to reveal the secrets that have been hidden. Now, I'm also using my Lenormand deck with this and my Kippers. So, on the moon, we have the sarcophagus and the dog. An end to loyalty. When those secrets came out, the loyalty was ended, because what it shows is that someone was playing games. The heart was closed, meaning emotions were contained, and there was a choice that had to be made. And here's the moon again. That was a big secret. So, it appears that someone was in some type of a relationship withholding the secret that they truly were not in love with this person, but they were going to enjoy the benefits of being with this person. And it all came out some kind of way via the matriarch. Now, for some of you, the matriarch is your own mothers who do not approve of your relationship. So much so, they feel that you've gone in a whole different direction, different from what they taught you. And because of that, here's the High Priestess. Because of that, they intuitively came to certain decisions. For some of you, their mother has passed, and there was a meeting in the family room. And you know what that means. Meeting in the family room about the main female. This very possibly could be the death of a mother. This trio can also mean the death of a relationship. We have the coffin, the mother, the mature woman, and the main male. But what wasn't really known was intuited, and a decision was made to close that person off. This is the universe, the ending of the cycle, or to close that chapter. Now, whether the issue is the mother of the daughter closing a chapter or the mother of the wealthy son closing the chapter, we'll have to see as we go on. But the chapter has been closed. That relationship has ended. Now, we have the Emperor, authority. You're talking about parental authority, I do believe, in this situation. We also have a grave concern over this passing. We have a Princess of Wands, a real free spirit here, who's easily maneuvered via her passions. We have the Empress, who is the mother, and we have the Nine of Swords. In this case, it's cruelty. Now, this could be a situation where, I'll start with the lighter and then I'll get gross, okay? The mother had to have surgery and had to make certain arrangements regarding her daughter. It could have been the reckless behavior of a young daughter that's led now to a termination. And it can also be a mother just worried sick over a reckless young daughter. And when I say, well, a princess can be a teenager. Now, when I threw down the kippers on the cruelty, I got the Lovers, expectation, and the wealthy man. And so you can just put that wherever that will go, you know. I've gotten indolence, walking away, Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. So what this tells me is A, someone has really lost their faith regarding this situation. For others, it means someone has walked away from a marriage regarding this. And this has to do with a reckless, young, passionate female who's gotten herself into a lot of trouble. Now, there are those of you who feel that there has been a strong loss in their power. They're feeling drained. They just have difficulties getting up in the morning. They're feeling powerless. And they're riddled with worry. And the outcome card is they don't interference. They truly don't know what to do about this situation because they have too many other influences, too many people telling them what they should be doing, how they should be thinking, and how they should be feeling. So, on that, cards at the bottom of the deck. We have the Mage, and we have Gain, the Magician, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like this situation, or let's put it this way. Someone has stayed in a relationship and did everything they could to stay in this relationship because of the money, okay? And things just got too tough. We have the Knight of Swords here. What is he still called the Knight of Swords? Yeah, he's the Knight of Swords. And we have the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups in this case is listed as the therapist. And this is a woman who deals with emotion. Some of you may have been involved in a situation or a marriage and you stayed too long. And you ended up in therapy only to for the therapist to help you realize you needed to leave the relationship, leave the marriage. And it looks like, now this is going to sound really weird, really, really, really weird. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that fell on the floor. The reason you stayed so long in this marriage is because you felt that you were victorious. You were happy because you were living in the lap of luxury. That's what it says, luxury. This was the new life you wanted. But suddenly, things just kind of slowed down and stopped. Futility. Seven of Swords. No matter what you did in this marriage, it just didn't work. And so now, Some of you are at the public defender's office or thinking about going. So, what has happened in this situation is that someone really stayed in a marriage too long. Others had a belief system that they could not abide by. And then they have chosen to leave the church or the temple or the mosque. Or that's what their concern is right about now. Because some secrets have come out. Or some beliefs have surfaced that they didn't know anything about. And they can't live by that. And so now everything must change. But for many, it seems, Aries male, Aries female, this whole reading is about living in an illusion. And when the truth finally came out of what you were really living with, you realized that you had to leave it behind. And this is the reading, the blood moon reading, for Aries. This is Grand Madam, wishing you the best.